Hey, yo, it's 9 o'clock. It's time to ride out with the K Factor. Let's go.
Beat money.
Another K Factor production. We in here.
Beat money.
Good evening and welcome to the K Factor. My name is Kaazon and I'm in charge of the K Factor. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always reach me at Kaazon at gmail.com. Kaazon at gmail.com. To support this channel, KaazonSr, followed by the $, KAAZON, capital S as in Sam, R as in railroad, KaazonSr, followed by the $. Oh. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. This content is used for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All rights belong to their respective owners. That is the copyright disclaimer, and it is under Section 107, broken out in 1976. Okay? I'd have been 4. There go.
Beat money.
I could let this ride out forever, I'm not, but I'm saying I could. Last time I looked, I think we were at like 76 degrees on a rainy night here on the Gulf Coast. Pensacola, Florida is where I reside. Off that Gulf of America. I like the sound of that. I like the sound.
Mute again. I think I got a burp coming through. Hold on.
Ew.
Okay, sorry.
Beat money.
Hey, lady, what you doing?
Getting ready to pull off.
Okay, because I was gonna call. I was gonna ask you because I'm live and the people want to know what your opinion
You
was.
said, say that whole thing again. You want me to do what?
I am live, and the folks want to hear your opinion about the new development, a new news.
Oh, you said you're live now.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm about to pull off from where I'm parked at.
They wanted to know how you feel about what was the thing I told you about yesterday.
What was said.
What I told you yesterday regarding what I read about his daughter.
Yeah, but we never went to court with the whole story of the truth, so I don't know why they would change up now and be, transparent.
No, but I was telling you what I read. Remember when I told you what her when she messaged you?
I know what you read, but I'm just saying, is that everything? You get me? That could be everything but what you need. That what makes it.
So do you believe her or not?
I don't believe that's the truth. I do not believe her.
Why?
I don't believe I said good. Shh. Hold on one second, Sonya. Let me tell you what I don't believe whatsoever. I swung by and started doing something that sounds something like a glass half full, beautifully made, Clark, and I just know I don't see thy sweet down in there. Oh, it most certainly is. Hey, sweet, how do you do? It has been a minute. Welcome, welcome. Hope you found a pretty nice parking spot. I don't plan on holding you here all evening, but then again, you know how I am. Welcome, everybody. Hope everybody found them some all right parking. It should be well lit up out there. You should feel safe here at the K Factor. I need to make one little small slight correction, and then we're going to get at it. Correction, 73 degrees here on a cloudy night with rain coming here on the Gulf Coast, Pensacola, Florida, where I reside. That's all I wanted to say. Let's get back to it.
I just don't believe her. That's just what it is. But if she got absolute proof, you know what I'm saying?
But proof, but I'm saying a proof is she's very detailed from the stuff that.
That's fine. I could break down a story too and make you believe it. What?
But she did it. But she did it before he was even arrested. She told him
when she did it. It was before he was arrested. Yes, that's how everything was.
But I'm saying that she was detailed on the time, where it was, when it happened. She even approached him. She even contacted him on the what's the name and told him that he took her virginity. I mean, stuff like that. You just don't. I mean, she confronted him, and what he said on the call on the thing was, "What's your phone number? What's your phone number?" He never addressed her situation.
He never addressed what situation?
No, I'm saying he never addressed it. He never said, "Oh, it's a lie. Why are you saying this? Why?"
How do you know?
Because I'm telling you.
No. How do you know that was the first time that it was brought up, and that's the first time that he had a whole? Because
y'all about the dumbest ass question there. I'm trying to walk in real slow and smooth now, but she pushing it so early off. Let's hit play.
As a parent, that's the relationship. If I
Yeah,
say
but
something,
come
when
on.
I initially address something, that doesn't mean every time I talk to you, I'm gonna keep saying this. Parents don't normally do that, or people don't really do that. But if I tell you one thing, Sylvia, and then you come back tomorrow and talk about that same thing, am I going to keep telling you this if I said it already?
But Sonya, here's where I'm at, because I told you how I felt about the whole thing yesterday, right? I told you how I felt because first of all, my mom is.
Sylvia said, "You can't get in the way of what I'm feeling." Huh? Sylvia said, "I ain't on her ass yet. I'm just saying." Sylvia said, "You can't get in the way of what I'm feeling." Huh?
Is a product of her father molesting her and raping her. So, and she didn't tell none of us this until years later. Okay, we knew my brother, my oldest brother, and my oldest sister had some issues, but we didn't know what it was really all about till my mother broke down and told me, and that was after her father had died, and for him to do the things like that. So, I believe his daughter. I mean, from my personal experience and stuff.
Everybody's whenever somebody's accused of something, people's first nature is to believe it.
Oh, for real? Oh, that's something my son would enjoy there, sweet. I know Rakisha. I know the Rasu. Oh, wait a minute. See how you say them boys' name? The Rasul brothers, Rasoa brothers. Anyway, I know one of them twins. His girlfriend, who I do believe later became his wife, was my next door neighbor. They had a cute little goddamn on relationship. I run into him some years later in the grocery store. They said, "We still remember that advice you gave us." Junkyard Dog used to be riding around up in this area. That's about all I could think of. Anyway, that's what's up, sweet. Miss Blogger, please know there is no. And I want to know why this thing. Okay, I'm not digging that control thing. Hold on. Let me see now. I don't want to fool with this too much. I can't see what you wrote after no. Glass half full. Not right now, I can't. Okay, there it is. There it is. Miss Blogger, please know there is no convincing the one that may do some things for the sport of it. I know. Oh, what? What? Let me sit up. I think I ain't even gonna let it out. Let me hit play.
Regardless, that's just what it is.
It's not even. It's not even.
Somebody's arrested. 90% of everybody that hear about it believe there's some truth to it, or it's completely true. That's just how the system has us operating. You know, they throw little sayings, innocent until proven guilty, but that's a whole, bunch of lies.
I'm gonna tell you something else. Let me try to be patient and let them do it for me. But before I do that, let me mess with something real quick. I'm not liking not able to see. I might have to do something about that. Because yeah, I can't see the next message starting. And I want to keep it a buck with my people in here. Hold on 1 second. Just be patient. Just be patient. There's still people parking their cars. Uh-huh. Who not feeling well? Feel better? Oh yeah, wait a minute. Wait a minute, sweet. You did say you was coming down with a cold. Oh. Get you some peppermint abstract. Uh-huh. Hey, don't overdo it now. Just 1 or 2 taps. And a good old nice green tea. Yeah, baby, that peppermint will go down in there and work some wonders. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Miss Key, how are you? Yeah, let's get back to this. Let's get back to this. We need to roll a little bit. I'm not in no hurry. Don't get it twisted. I said we need to get the rolling. And I said we're not in no hurry.
Well, what about the
They
pattern?
always put a certain narrative out.
I don't like Sylvia's energy in this. For this to be her, I'm not the first one that said that neither. I'm going to have to give that credit to V. Lenore. She the first one that I know that said it out loud. I thought it first, though. I ain't dig her energy. People, but you know what? You know what? Since they both was kind of crushing on the same guy, and Sylvia probably feel like, I don't know why, I doggone sure believe you damn sure smarter than Sonya, Sylvia. Uh-huh. Even after me being called a gnat and a buzzard, I still say you smarter than her. You may feel like you don't look as good as her. But I don't know now. I saw you a couple days ago. You were making it known now. You went from crying and talking to God, talking about stripper poles. You was showing some old pics of you on the old poles. I don't like that about you, ma'am. I'd really be wanting you to get your narrow ass somewhere on one side of the goddamn on track and sit there. Okay? You try doing that. And stop letting Sonya take over your show. You run your shit. You acting like soft like that damn Nesto.
There to make.
But then if you disagree with somebody in the chat, oh, you ready to rise up then. Somebody quotes some scripture to you that you ain't quite feeling, or you get emotional, or you stand up then. Stand up.
And then, like I said, by habit, we just go off of somebody being accused.
But can I ask you a question?
Either some truth or completely true.
Can I ask you a question? If if his daughter had this situation like this, right? And then someone else give you something else that's almost the same way that his daughter is describing the situation, and these two people don't know each other, but they have the same kind of pattern of the.
Oh, come on. Come on. Gee whiz. You've been hanging around with Steele and Adam and them. You've been hanging around some big dogs. That's the best you can come out your mouth with that. Huh? That's the best you can do. You see a trend. But to be honest with you, even though you saying it a little bit funnier than I would, I'm with you on that, Sylvia.
What happened? There's a pattern.
What was similar?
What was the sex toy thing? That's similar.
Okay, so
and this is before the police report.
Okay,
even
so everybody that I've dealt with you sex toy.
That's not true. That's not the.
Hold it right there. Hold it. Hold it. Some of the K factorers were parking their car. Bring that ass back here. Come here. I'm sorry. Hold on. Where am I at on here? What? Is this me right? No, that's her symbol. Where in the hell is K Factor at? Why am I not up on this screen some type of way? Let's see here. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Let me look at something real quick. Hit this, and still nothing. Okay, we ain't finna worry about it. Come here. You thought I was finna get distracted on that, y'all.
My mother broke down and told me, and that was after her father had died, and for him to do the things like that. So I believe his daughter. I mean, from my personal experience.
I believe I can fly. Y'all get mad at me. I'm just saying. He believed he can touch the sky.
Some stuff.
Everybody's, whenever somebody's accused of something, people's first nature is to believe it. Regardless. That's just what it is.
It's not even
somebody's arrested, 90% of everybody that hear about it believe there's some truth to it or it's completely true. That's just how the system has.
Including you? Are you batteries included or batteries not included on? I'm just asking.
As us operator. You know, they throw little sayings, innocent until proven guilty, but that's a whole, bunch of lies.
But what about the pattern?
They always put a certain narrative out there to make, and then, like I said, by habit, we just go off of somebody being accused.
But can I ask you a question?
Either some truth or completely true.
Can I ask you a question? If his daughter had this.
Get ready to, all right, come a little closer. Turn that volume up just a little bit. All right, let's go.
This situation like this, right? And then someone else give you something else that's almost the same way that his daughter is describing the situation, and these two people don't know each other, but they have the same kind of pattern of the what happened. There's a pattern.
What was similar?
What was the sex toy thing? That's similar.
Now hold it. Turn it up. Leave them alone. Let them listen. I want you to get a load of this now.
Okay, so
and this is before the police report.
Okay,
even
so everybody that I've dealt with, you for it.
Okay, hold it right there. Wait, one cotton picking minute. Just hold the hell up. No, don't be trying to rush me. No, hell no. I'm sorry. Did the young lady say to the old lady, everybody she done dealt with comes into the bed with a ex toy? She didn't say that. Let's check it out again. Right there.
Here's where I'm at, and because I told you how I felt about the whole thing yesterday, right? I told you how I felt because first of all, my mom is a product of her father molesting her and raping her. So, and she didn't tell none of us this until years later. Okay, we knew my brother, my oldest brother and my oldest sister had some issues, but we didn't know what it was really all about till my mother broke down and told me, and that was after her father had died, and for him to do the things like that. So I believe his daughter. I mean, from my personal experience and stuff.
Everybody's, whenever somebody's accused of something, people's first nature is to believe it. Regardless, that's just what it is.
It's not even.
Somebody's arrested.
Hi, Kimmy Who. Forgive me for taking a minute. I really have to work my chat thing over here. I might pull it out of here and put it over here. Want to kind of keep y'all close though. But what's happening, Kimmy Who? Let me make sure I didn't miss nobody else coming in. Yeah, I got glass half full. Beautiful blade. Now, Kaazon, you know it's nothing narrow about Sylvia. But you're right. She need to get her stuff together. Yeah. Hey, I'll do it on Monday. I needed you the other night. I'll do it on Monday. On Monday. On Monday at that. But hey, maybe you were doing something on Monday. Sonya was going to get to it, like you said, next Monday. Angel, how are you? See, I ain't coming here with that Angela stuff. Uh-huh. Okay, that look like we got up in here. All right. Then I miss we got. Oh, yeah, I did. There go we got. Hey, we got. Shout out the phone calls from prison. Shout out to Sylvia right now. Let's get somewhere, and then we need to go somewhere else. Hold on.
90% of everybody that hear about it believe there's some truth to it, or it's
What's up, my Ty?
completely true. That's just how the system has us operating. You know, they throw little sayings, innocent until proven guilty, but that's a whole, bunch of lies.
But what about the
They
patterns?
always put a certain narrative out there.
Okay, I like that word, Sylvia. Pattern. I like that. That's a little better.
And then, like I said, by habit, we just go off of somebody being accused.
But can I ask you a question?
Either some truth or completely true.
Can I ask you a question? If his daughter had this situation like this, right? And then someone else give you something else.
What's up, Nene and Nene? All right, we're getting close again.
That's almost the same way that his daughter is describing the situation, and these two people don't know each other, but they have the same kind of pattern of the what happened. There's a pattern.
What was similar?
What was the sex toy thing? That's similar.
Okay, so
and this is before the police report.
Okay,
even
so everybody that I've dealt with used sex toys.
That's
okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Everybody she deals with, they must think you one real gross individual. What in the world? Hold on, let me slide this. I want to slide this over here. Ma'am, everybody you done laid down with come to bed with a sex toy is what you saying. Is that what you're trying to tell the K Factor? Is that what you trying to tell the K Factor? Okay, I'll tell you what. Tell you what we're going to do. But I want to get a better close-up of you. Let's go somewhere. I'm already set up to go where I want to go. I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there. Shout out the phone calls from prison. Let's get to work. Let's go. There y'all girl. There she is. Nesto said she's the most beautiful girl in the world. That girl. Oh goddamn! Half the goddamn on visit gonna be over with her cleaning the damn phone. Wait a minute, she told a lie. She lying? Hold on, Angel. Hold on. Angel said she lying. She said on a call he was the first to use them on her. Oh, lying. And then you missing a word. In between lying and ass, Angel, you missing a word. Lying, nasty ass. You too scared? Okay, I got you then, Angel. Don't you worry about it. I'll take care of that part. Kimmy Who said, that's a lie. He told Nesto No one had ever done that to her before. What did Dre say? Didn't Dre say they'll say anything? Huh? Did not Dre hit almost on this subject right here? Did he not? He said, that's what, and then, I ain't know. And then get in there. And I ain't even finna go through all of that. Go listen. I'm too young to be hearing some of this shit. It wouldn't matter if there was audio or video. Sonya would still believe Nesto. Nesto tells a lot of lies. At me. Well, in this case right here, yeah, he does. He sure does. Let's hit play. Yeah, your ass down. By the way, did I ever say shout out the phone calls from prison? That's Shay and Hubby? I did. Okay, cool.
Hey.
Hey there. Chick.
How are you today? I'm fine. I got somebody next to me.
This here video was done on 4/22/2024. I'm going to tell you something right now. What sticks out to me from every live visit like this after 2023, that Nesto be looking at her like she a nasty chick. I had to find a word real quick. I like to just ooh. He looks at her different. Man, I'm going to do a show on that one night. We're going to go before, after. Nothing but these type right here. I'm gonna set that up. I'm intrigued by it myself. I done seen it in my own personal time, like the difference when I'm trying to kind of get into the psychological part of this whole thing and trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And they talking about we all one group. Man, need to be some people get their asses about the group acting like that. Where my play button at? Let's go.
What's up, Afro?
Yeah, it's out there. It's gonna stay out there until I get ready to get up out of here. Yeah.
No, you can't go to court. You can't go to court looking a hot mess.
Oh, I look a hot mess?
Yeah, you gotta. I know, but you still can. There's ways of.
Well, I can't tell how they treat me out there. Last time I went to court, and folks thawed me out again. But guess what? I could have waived it, but I didn't want to waive it because I wanted to hear what was going on.
Well, yeah, you needed to. You didn't, right? You didn't need to waive it.
Yeah, I need to see what's going on. And on top of that, it didn't make no sense for me. Okay, they charged me 16 months ago for the same charge. 16 months now. Okay, so they had 16 months to indict me. Okay, they did. All right, then.
Yeah, I'm going to be letting this roll. Take a look at the click there for a minute. I need to work on something real quick, but I don't want to hold nothing up. So we're going to just check them out here for a second. Y'all listen. I haven't went nowhere. I'm right here.
And they turned around and kept playing with the bond. All right, the bond is $700,000. Okay, then it started out the way all that time. Every time I get ready to go to a bond hearing, they always come up with some kind of game plan to keep me in here longer and longer and longer. Okay.
That's the plea game.
Yeah, okay.
To make you want to plea out because you've been sitting for so long because they don't have no case.
Okay. Then turn around, say they dropped the case. The case was never ever dropped, period. Okay, they just did that for the courts and can try to confuse the courts and say, hey, yeah, we're gonna non-process. Then I go back to court. Oh no, it was an error. Now you go back and look at the system. The system said that my bond was $2,030,000. Okay, then they turn around and dropped from $2,030,000 to $1,062,000. Okay, then they turn around and say, okay, we're gonna rearrest them. rearrest him, charged with the same charge, change the date. I don't ain't never had time to sit down with no kid, really 5 minutes. So everybody know I don't ain't never had time to sit down with no kid, really 5 minutes. So everybody know that about me. 14-year-old daughter.
That's where I wanted to go. I'm starting to get another, because they already done been in the most shit dealing with these dates, times, when this took place, when that took place, right? I was wondering if that boy started doing something to that girl at about the age of 14. I don't think I don't think he's actually talking about the 19-year-old. Not in this conversation. I did at first. I did. What's up, Tanya B here? I did at first.
We're going to rearrest him. Rearrest him, charged with the same charge, change the date. That's all they did. Then turn around.
Please don't bring up date changing, date attention, pointing out dates, what date, that date, dates and raisins, I'm sorry, I just jacked that all up. Sorry.
Go to the probable cause here and sit up there and told that fat ass lie talking about I was sitting around with my 14-year-old daughter. Okay, first of all.
Now, I'm starting to think this has some truth.
That's not true. That's not it. Come on, Sonya.
That's my life. I don't know about your life. I can only speak to my experience. Everybody that I dealt with use it. They don't use it.
Even it being in a car. What about it being in the car and stuff like that?
That's fine if he owns sex toys. Maybe she knew what to say. I don't know. I can't speak to that. Only thing I can say is whether I believe it or not, I'm leaning toward a hard no. And I don't trust the source. Neither one. I don't trust the prosecutor.
But why do you trust? But why you trust him? Why do you trust him? And there's a pattern. He has a pattern of this.
Where is there a pattern? Because two people said something out of 20, 30, 40 people that he dealt with. Two people said something, and you feel like
I want to know where she gets up with this 20, 30, 40 something people that he deal with. I don't even think he passed that many people at that damn gas station he stole that coffee from. That's me personally. That's what I'm saying, as Sonya said.
Like, it's a definite yes. It's a definite yes. Why do you believe two people out of maybe 30, 40 people that this man has dealt with?
Okay. Let me use the example with your relationship.
Because one girl ain't said anything. That I don't trust the source. I'll say that. I don't trust the source with Roswell police. They're known to lie.
Yeah, but it's not Roswell police. It's her police report in California.
You had her, Sylvia. Ooh, there was no throat clearing. There wasn't no coughing. There wasn't no sneezing, yawning. She got on a case of the you had her. God, dog, Sylvia. Man, Sylvia, you fired, man. We gonna fire you. Oh, boy. Hold on, that's too far back. Right there.
I can only speak to my experience. Everybody that I dealt with.
Daughter of a legend, what's going on? It's been a minute. Haven't seen you in a minute. What's happening? You all right coming in? You found a good parking spot? Oh, good. Beautiful. Glad to have you.
Use it. They don't use
it even it being in a car. What about it being in the car and stuff like that?
That's fine if he owns sex to it. Maybe she knew what to say. I don't know. I can't speak to that. Only thing I can say is, whether I believe it or not, I'm leaning toward a hard no. And I don't trust the source. Neither one. I don't trust the prosecutor.
But why do you trust? But why you trust him? Why do you trust him? And there's a pattern. He has a pattern of this.
That's a fair question. Then Sylvia, I got to show you how to just home in right there. Don't move a lick. Because Daughter of a Legend says Sonya excuses for Nesto are completely and totally disgusting. I know it. Hold that second thought you have right there. Hold that right there.
Where is there a pattern because two people said something out of 20, 30, 40 people that he dealt with? Two people said something, and you feel like it's a yes. It's a definite yes. It's a definite yes. Why do you believe two people out of maybe 30, 40 people that this man has dealt with?
I hear that bullshit. I'm sorry, Daughter of a Legend. It felt like I was getting Tony with you. I'm not. But what you just wrote right there, hey, Kaazon, Sonya constantly asks for proof. I can't stand that shit. Because you know, like I know, first, that's bullshit. Second of all, what kind of, see, I don't want it because I ain't gonna do nothing but hype myself up right here. I don't like the interviewer right here. I ain't feeling the interviewer. But anyway, your total comment was, hey, Kaazon, Sonya constantly asks for proof. Yet, no matter the proof provided, she refuses to even consider it. She don't want to. And I think it's some, man. I don't know. I like to just dead air this thing like Sylvia. I'm going to show y'all Sylvia dead air too in a minute. I'm going to show it to y'all. Well, not show it to you, but you know.
Okay. Let me use your example with your relationship.
Because one girl ain't said anything. That I don't trust the source. I'll say that. I don't trust the source with Roswell police. They're known to lie.
Yeah, but it's not Roswell police. It's her police report in California.
You had her, Sylvie. You had her. Got him. You had her. You had her. She couldn't go nowhere.
Roswell police. They're known to lie.
Yeah, but it's not Roswell police. It's her police report in California.
The girl ain't said nothing out her mouth. Only Roswell.
No. The police report came from California police report. There's two officers. There's two officers.
I'm talking about the first.
But I'm not talking about. I'm talking about his.
She's trying to switch. Bring her ass back, Sylvie. She trying to run. Sylvie. Y'all track stars. Y'all freaking track stars. Everybody running. Just running. Bring her back, Sylvie.
His daughter's situation. That's the thing I'm focusing on. Because they probably didn't believe her. But the point is, a lot of time they don't believe victims. A lot of time they don't believe.
If you go look, Sonya. Look now. Look. You cannot ever tell anybody on that particular call that Sylvia made to you that she was not, that Sylvia now, she is Sylvia, was not laying that out for you and you ran. You done went to talk about somebody else on some other shit. And that's not where we were at. It's not where we're at.
But I'm just saying.
Because you got to remember, what's the source?
But Sonya, California's.
Lord have mercy. Let me let that roll for just a second
A
more.
totally different.
I'm going by what I know. This office is not very honest when it comes to a lot of shit.
Okay, the police report.
Lies.
You know what? And you know what the sad part about that is, Kimmy Who? Sonya had Nesto believing he couldn't be prosecuted. You know what the sad thing about it is? Talk about belief. He believed that shit too. He believed it. But he didn't.
A lot.
Wait a minute.
But look at his face. Oh, no, y'all can't see his face. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Let me let Sylvia yell this out.
Has nothing to do with. I'm not talking about Roswell. I'm talking about. Listen, I'm talking about California. I'm talking about the report that was done in California.
In California, could have had 18 pieces of evidence, and Fulton County brought up 10, and the other 8 said something different, but they only showing you 10.
What? Hey, and them people gonna get on your ass for us all over with. You keep charging them with exculpatory evidence. That right there, withholding it now. All right, keep it up.
Do you understand my vision of this?
No, hell no, hell no. Everybody you done been with done got into bed with sex toys. Hell no. You talking about even when you was in your 20s hunching for the sport of it. Everybody you done been with getting into bed with it. Oh my goodness.
I don't feel like the source that brought it to light, which is Fulton County, is 100%. I do not trust.
Sonya, I come from a school, an old school, where they teach you something, because we all done jacked up, messed up, effed up. This, you know what I'm saying? Nobody knocking that. But, Sonya, there's some things, baby, you just take to your grave with you. Since Nesto is allegedly never coming home, you're not going to want another man. You're not going to be wanting no another man just standing there looking at you in the face. Thinking about them 20s and hunching for the sport of it. Plus, everybody you done got in it with and came into it with a sex toy. You hanging out with dudes that don't have no issues with holding, carrying, toting, using, grabbing, storing, putting away, zipping away, up and away. A man now with his hands doing all of that. Cadell, though. Even though his creator gave him his very own. That, ladies and gentlemen, is weakest damn link.
Fulton County, to be honest. They have a history of not being honest and not being forthcoming.
Sylvia is still, everybody is talking about this one particular report from an investigation being given by the investigator under oath of what the victim said. You're right. You're right.
But you're
So
saying
I
you don't
don't
believe his
trust-
daughter at
I
all.
don't trust that they brought everything about the story to life. I believe they only put in what makes him look guilty. Everything else about the story, they have.
Okay, I
hidden
tell
or
you
they
what.
did-
I tell you what. You damn right. You know what? Speaking of the story, let's get back to the story.
I don't have a
You right about
14-year-old daughter.
You
All
right
my
about it.
kids are super grown. All right.
Grown,
Then
grown.
said- grown. I didn't even have in 2022. I didn't even have no granddaughter at 14 years old. That was a lie. My estranged wife know that for a fact because she know my family history. And second of all, I ain't never had time to sit down with no kid really 5 minutes. So everybody know that about me that's close to me. All right. Second of all, hold on. I hope you got your glasses. Did you got your glasses on?
I can work wonders with this one video, and I think I am. Make a note of that. Hold on. Let me get it back to the part. Y'all need to make a note.
Estranged wife know that for a fact because she know my family history. And second of all, I ain't never had time to sit down with no kid really 5 minutes.
Make a note. Don't play with the K factor. I mean, we be joking around over here, but I'm dead ass. Make a note of that. You know how like when you was in class, in school, high school, junior high, college, don't make no difference. There was a moment where the teacher, professor would tell you, hey, you may see this again. You take that note, right? Take that note.
So everybody know that about me that's
Where the fuck is her mall? Who mall? This key, I done read that. I've been read that. I was just trying to answer it first myself. Are you talking about the kid that's in the ice cream truck with Sonya up here? Okay, maybe that's what you're talking about. I was gonna say Sonya Mo don't F with her.
close to me. All right, second of all, hold on. I hope you got your glasses. Did you got your glasses on? You didn't bring your glasses.
What am I reading over here?
You need to put your glasses on because you need to put your glasses on because I need to show you something.
That's the dead ass right about now. And she looked like a jackal. That's a dangerous girl right there, boy. That girl dangerous. Nesto, well, he kind of said it out his own mouth, really, to the girl. He's sick and need his ass whooped, allegedly. We don't promote violence. We mean and play kickball. Could be literally, could not. You know what I'm saying? But that girl right there, goodness gracious almighty.
You gonna make me read?
Hold on. I'm gonna show you on.
Everybody holding that, boy, that's that old school right there. Y'all don't know nothing about that holding that phone with that shoulder bone. That shit about to kill Sonya ass. And Nesto lips so goddamn close to that goddamn on thing, she could feel his ass breathing on the other side of the goddamn receiver.
Make no sense to me. Okay, at all. Didn't say I didn't lie 2 times in the courtroom when I went to court in 2023 January 31st for a bond hearing with my other lawyer. At the time the other DA he lied and on oath. I got a specialist here that can tell you, confirm that these are those charges for. And I was a bond here. Those are pornography charges, and it was accurate. And it was there was over 30 images. Okay. Second of all, that wasn't even the same people. The man said it was GBI. That's what they said. It was GBI.
That's the Georgia Bureau of Investigation. Sonya don't know. She look like she don't know. You don't know what the GBI is, babe? Huh? See, down here in Florida, they won't know who talking about what. Actually, I think it's the FDLE. Because they were like, damn, we can't, if we say, Florida, that's FBI. GBI, Sonya. You listening, baby? That's the Georgia Bureau of Investigation. Now, I want you to see if it read different now when he gets ready to talk. Okay?
Okay, it's on the transcript. I ain't gotta lie. All right, then this new lady come out. Oh, I did my investigation. It took you 6 months to arrest me. You never took my question about me. You never asked me, hey, is this your stuff? This you? No, you did all that. You did all that to keep me in jail again. Then turn around. Can you hear me? Okay. Then.
Damn, boy, she right there in front of you. Hell, I thought, bro, for a second there, I'm thinking I'm tripping. Like, she right there, bro.
Turn around. Then.
She was still stuck on GBI. Okay? She was still stuck on that. That's 3 letters. You know how she is, 1 through 3. Okay? All right.
Turn around and say, yeah, all the questions that my lawyer asked, they was accurate. Okay. Did she need to sit there and try to debate on it? No, because they at 99% of Fulton County, when it comes down to a probable cause here, you're not finna get free. You're gonna get bounded over. That's the way the shit's set up. And the only way you're gonna beat it is if you see all the police, you go back and rewind the film, you see the police standing on the stand. Those are the witnesses for the state to keep you in here to bind you over for a grand jury. Okay, I waived my last hearing for that. That was back in May of last year. Okay, because my lawyer said that you're not gonna win anyway with that because it's only a private crime and it's set up for them. He was absolutely right. All right, so I'm satisfied with all the question was asked. I didn't need to debate then because I knew it wasn't gonna work anyway. All right, but
now, don't get me wrong now. This was probably the only calls, video call, whatever. Well, Nesto almost sounds like he halfway smart. I'm talking about, it sounded like he was actually playing chess. I'm not going to that hearing. Ain't no need of me because they not going to let me talk anyway. Well, I get it, Nesto.
they come up with two bona fide.
About to give Sonya a headache now because you did all of that by yourself. She don't even know nothing about all of this. And she's still, even though I just told her, she's still trying to figure out what the hell is GBI.
Supposed to be witnesses. All right, then they turn around, she said, the question was, did you arrest him July 6th? Yes, I did. Okay, but go back and look at your paperwork again. Okay, even yourself or anybody else, then go back and look at the paperwork. All right, let me switch hands.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna go back to this right here.
Uh-oh. You switching from one... Oh, no, I ain't even gonna say that. I ain't even gonna go there. My boy said let them switch hands for a minute. Okay.
Every time.
They could have amended that warrant. They didn't have to start anew. If they had a typo, they should have just amended it. But what they tried to do was reset the clock because when they that CP charge, there is nothing they have to further investigate. It's cut and dry. Here's the laptop. Here's what's on it. Let's go to trial.
That chick, listen, dangerous. Try to get it excluded, thrown out. She ready to take that to trial. Like it's part and partial or something. She ready to go to trial. Counselor, you ready for trial?
Let's go to court. That should have been done in February after you was arrested in January. They could have indicted that February, and you could have went to court and been done with that. They're playing a game with that because each one of your cases are separate. They're not together. One has nothing to do with the other, so there's no reason for them to sit there and act like they need all of this to be considered one. You got
Okay.
different dates, different situations.
Yeah, okay, yeah, absolutely, but they stagnated. People who don't understand the law, like, oh well, he did it, he this and that. I don't care nothing about them say here people, because they're not in here. I've been in here 2 years.
So you understand the law now. How that make you feel now, Sonya? You Nesto, you understand the law now. Get the hell out of here. Dang Nesto. Okay.
I studied everything about my cases, everything. So I know the ins and outs, and I'm in here with people who have similar things or worse. So I understand the system. The system is for you to cop out. I don't have nothing to cop out. I'm not going to be a registered sex offender for the rest of my life for something I didn't do. Okay, so let me give you another example. So they turn around, and every time you go to court, now check it out. Now this is from the beginning. This is before I had either one of these charges. These capital charges. Stay away from Sheridan. Stay away from Sheridan. Okay, this before I even had these charges now. This was way back in 2022, October. Right before they put that damn article, they'll say I was stealing millions. Who was stealing millions from?
Right.
All that was a lie. Okay, they started with that. So then it's just stay away from her. Stay away from her. What I'm saying from her? Come on now, I ain't did nothing to her. Then it comes out, they take me back and forth to court, talking about, you got another charge. The charge is that you and your co-defendant, y'all put a lease in her name. What the fuck am I put something in her name? I know her situation. You know what I'm saying? A grown person ain't gonna put somebody who just getting their credit started at 20-some years old can afford a $1 million house payment. That makes no sense. Makes no sense. Okay.
Right.
Then on top of that, so they've been going with that. Every time I go, stay away from her, stay away. What I'm staying away from? Oh, she called out. No, she ain't called out and told y'all shit. That's some snuff game to keep me up under the wrap and keep my name and her name on some bullshit. Let me show you why. I don't know if you can see this or not.
Put it in front of the camera.
Can you see that?
Now just wait 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold her right there 1 second. I ain't went K-Fax, they ain't went nowhere. It's still right there. Hold on. Let me show y'all I ain't went nowhere. Right there. Right there. I want to work with it over here though for a second. You don't mind. And let me I want to do you some justice. Shit. Yeah. Give me 1 more second here. Let me let her and that old boyfriend of hers sit right there 1 second. Where's my little thing here? Oh yeah, let's see if that's wait a minute. Okay. Now, let's let him come on over here. Oh, they talking about the top picture in the middle. Him with the goo goo gaga. All right, let's hear what he has to say. Let's hear what he has to say.
Yeah.
All right. Look at that middle picture. Can you see that? Right.
You and the granddaughter.
Okay, absolutely.
That's Sheridan's daughter.
Absolutely.
Sheridan's daughter.
Absolutely.
Right.
But you just said earlier, but hey, don't take my words for it. Don't take my word for it. Look at your own notes. Look at your notes.
So why would I be with this girl here? I've been with that little girl since she was 8, hours old.
But you ain't had not even 5 minutes to Nesto. Son, this is one of them calls they gonna put up there. They gonna dim them lights on your ass up in that courtroom. They gonna play this shit just like I just did. And they gonna let you contradict your own self with no cross-examination. Boy, you finna make history. Boy.
I'm the first man to hold that baby. I'm the first one to hold that baby for almost 9 years. If Sheridan thought I was a fucking pedophile, you think she gonna have me around her motherfucking kids?
Huh? The picture show back over. Let me get my screen back right while we just deal with her for a minute. Do you think she would? Is that what's going on here? Give me 1 second. All right, there we go up here. Hold on 1 sec. Okay. That's good enough. If not, I'll straighten it up while y'all sit here and watch.
Fuck, no shit.
Exactly.
Come on, hold on.
Exactly.
I ain't even finished with the shit. Okay, now they say, oh, well, he might have had a 14-year-old daughter. My granddaughter finna be
Granddaughter 20, right? 21.
Right. Hold on. I'm
All
gonna break
right.
it down. This me at her graduation. Niggas ain't doing
Right
that
before
no
you
more.
went to jail. Right before you went to jail.
Hold. Let me show you. I'm not no fucking clown out here doing anything, running around being something that they saying I am. I got caught up at the wrong time.
But you told your own daughter that you was a monster. Although we understand Sonya's up here. She's still up here.
Not included.
But there's other.
That's how I feel.
There's other.
If I told you a story and I left out half of the story, it can change the whole dynamic of a story. You can be like, damn, that's fucked up. But I forgot to tell you that I came through the house with a gun and ran up and Only thing I can do was.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Okay. When you met him, did he tell you he was married?
When the conversation came up, yes.
No. When you first met him, did you know he was married? Before you had a relationship with him, did you know he was married? But when you had, let me just ask you this question: when you had your situation with him, did you know he was married when you had? Okay, so then if he could lie with you, because he's laying in the bed with you. Because he's committing adultery.
Call it what you want to call it. Sylvia sounds like she having more of a jealous fit about that weird man climbing in the bed with Sonya. But then you said in another breath, God sent Sonya to him. Man, I think I seen somebody write in the chat. They don't trust you. And I don't either.
That's a lie. So you okay?
That's cheating on his part with his.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but he didn't reveal to you. He didn't reveal to you everything about him when he lay down with you.
She did it so quick. She did it fast. Sylvie, you know that. Stop playing. You're trying to get her the benefit of the doubt. Stop playing. You know how quick that girl was at the back of that dang bus.
Right? That's
yeah, right.
Still a form of a lie.
Okay, but that was like 3-4 days after we met. So it ain't too much, like it wasn't too much. No.
But do you understand what I'm saying? If he's not truthful about that part,
she can't even remember, baby.
He could not be truthful about other things. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Wait a minute.
You want to compare that, which is a very common thing where people it's very common to something like a rape accusation and say, yeah, he must have raped her because he didn't tell you he was married. Your reasoning is on a whole nother field for me.
You could have just said comparing apples to oranges. Goodness gracious almighty, boy. Y'all be all up in courthouses, 35 plus 10 plus 8 plus 9 plus 25 years of law experience. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Oh, god dang, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, what did I do? Gotta get this. Hold on 1 second, y'all.
Delete that charge.
They said it
out
again.
right
They said
there.
it twice. They
Okay.
said it twice in court.
Okay. Hold on. Let me get it clear. I want to get it clear because I make sure I got to understand what I'm telling you because I can't, whatever I'm talking to you about right now, I can't take that back. Okay?
Right.
I can't take that back. And I ain't trying to say nothing don't make no sense. Everything got to make sense. All right. Then they turn around and say, hold up. Let me make sure you get a clear understanding that I know what's going on with me. Okay. And what I'm talking about now, this can't be used against me later because all this has already happened in court. For bond hearings. I'm going about bond hearings and what they're saying. Okay. Then they say, let me get it straight now. Every time I go to court for a bond hearing now, here's the other deal. Oh, his children don't want him to come home. They're afraid. What children?
Exactly.
Hold on. Then they say, one of his daughters, she's in, she taking care of her mental health issue. They heard me say that on the phone. And they took whatever I said on the phone and used it against me in the court.
Dummy. Here's a word that I don't even use often, but your girl Sonya likes to use it. Stupid. Didn't you say back around October of 2022? Did you not say out your own mouth with your own breath? These calls were being recorded. Don't get that conflicted with the work and shout out the phone calls from prison and the YouTube part. Don't sweat that. Did you not, on the conversation that you're having with her right now, and right as she was starting to put that heat, she crunked that heat up on your ass when it came down to them dates. You're going to let this girl come up with dates and she can't count higher than 3. Goodness gracious almighty. Man, where that play button at?
Every time.
Exactly.
Okay.
Everything you say can and will be used in court, even if it has nothing to do with the court. They're going to twist it.
You have the right to remain silent because anything you say or do will be held against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney if you cannot afford one. Compliments of the state, they will provide you with something.
What they twisted. Let's get an understanding here, okay? Didn't say, he got 4, Your Honor. See, I can't talk like I want to talk when I'm.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Dre said you can. Yes, you can. You done did all that key. You looking serious now, boy. How's the switch back to April? Oh no, I don't think. Let me see. Wait a minute. It was April of 2023 when he went on a little phone break, didn't he? Don't worry about it. That'll be my homework. What calls were in April? I don't think there was many, but we'll see. We'll check it out. Let's play.
I'm in that court because that's what the lawyer's for. But I can say what I want to say in my visitation. Okay. So let me get it straight. Then, he has 4 warrants, Your Honor. Okay, first of all, my people over here know all my identification got stolen out my car. I got proof of all that at Walmart. Not Walmart, at Waffle House. My passport, my bank account statements, all my shit I had with me getting ready to travel. Okay, got broken into. I got records of all that in Buckhead at the Waffle House. Okay, I got all that. Okay, now we're gonna step on. Well, Mr. Williams, he's a threat to society, and the person don't.
And is I don't care if they are 60. If you fathered them, they are still your children. Damn, ain't no telling when you wrote that. My time, my thing wasn't moving. Oh, y'all hear wifey walking by? Uh-huh.
Want you to come out. She don't want you to come out because you might do something to her. Wait a minute. That makes no sense.
It makes all the sense in the world to me, sir. I'll let everybody else speak for themselves. It makes all the sense to me. I'm trying to keep from telling Sonya to shut the. I am daughter of a legend. I'm kind of letting her rock.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna tell you why it don't make no sense. I ain't never seen nobody who been abused and
See, she quiet right now because in her head, you know what he doing, right? I'll help you. Hey, I got you. He spilling the tea on him own self. Meanwhile, she's trying to figure out what is GBI and what's after 3. You can't see it in her face. I'm lying on her. You said hit play? Okay, fair enough.
okay, sodomized for going on, as they say, going on 2 years, ain't said nothing to nobody. That don't make sense.
I wouldn't just say that. Hey, Nesto, I'ma knock them fucking glass. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'ma knock them up off your face, boy. We don't promote violence. I'm just saying, intellectually, that is. Intellectually, I'ma knock them damn glasses. Clean up off that goddamn gonzo of yours, boy. You trying some psychological warfare? I'm willing to take up for your daughter. She your child. It's your child. But I'll adopt her for about 15 minutes. You trying to put some psychological, boy, when I say, which I believe it is, I believe, I don't know, because I wasn't there. But I have enough. And then I can hang and trust on old K Factor. You gonna pay for them games. That little credit card shit and all that crap. Whatever. This kid of yours, and you on this train to discredit her. So what's your plan? You discredit her. They find you innocent. You come, what you gonna do? You gonna get out? You gonna circle back around? What you gonna tell her? See there, I told you they wouldn't believe you. Come here. Let's get back to that baby I want to make with you, daughter. You sick bastard. You
To me, all right. Oh, let me get
your motherfucking daddy shoulda.
it all the way straight. What don't really make sense to me?
No.
Why, if your daddy invested $100,000 into you, and then you turn around and convince him, daddy, and your daddy say, now you don't have to do nothing.
Now I believe you conflicting two stories. Now I understand you done switched over to that 19-year-old, but you've been switching back and forth. I'm keeping up. I said I'm keeping up. My husband said Nesto isn't as stupid as we think. Okay, hold on. Let me sit up and read. Hold on. Your husband might have. Hold on. Let me. Hold on. Give me a minute. Nene said, my husband said Nesto isn't as stupid as we think. He in jail trying to come up with another plan. Okay. 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 Ask hubby then. Ask hubby. What he planning? He in jail trying to come up with another plan. Cause plan A, B, C, D, F, G, alphabet. Now we got to go to the alpha, to the omega. We gotta use the Greek. I would pull out the Sumerians, but I don't want to lose nobody. Tell your husband the K Factor said Nesto is stupid as hell. If he think for 1 iota, he gonna slide. Actually, though, tell hubby though, he in jail trying to come up with another plan. Maybe getting out wouldn't be that bad after all. But I do believe all of them, mainly his daughter and the 19-year-old, they're better off and safer with him in jail. As I said, I wrote that when he said the judge told him your children don't want you to come home. Yeah. Dim them lights on that ass. Yeah. No, he can't stand him, but he said, hold on, Nene. No, he can't stand him, but he said a man like him will never take responsibility. Okay, now that I can rock with. I can rock with that. Tell hubby I have much better understanding. Although the K Factor don't play all, hey, we all grown in here. Y'all see how bad I be messing up with the language, boy. But you are free to express yourself up in this joint. My time said, does your husband think Nesto really? Oh, let me get out of that. That's the ladies' room conversation. Hello, hey there, Plant Madame. I like that. Plant Madame. I'll do it on Monday, though. Still the hardest. I'm sorry. It's harder than mine.
You don't want to. Are you okay? Ask you that 1,000 times. But what you do is you forgot that you messaged me on my DM on Instagram. You thought I was gone. You thought I got ghosts. No, I was locked up. You DM me and my daddy, he back in town. We're ready to meet up. But you went down there and let that police officer track you down through my phones. Let's go.
She let the police. Okay, let me get this right, Nesto. He doesn't know where you're at. Let's just say I buy that. He think you done ghost her. Then she let the police, trick her? Let me see how you worded that one more time so I can get the language right. You have to do when you want to get the language right.
Thought I got ghosts. No, I was locked up. You DM me and my daddy, he back in town. We're ready to meet up. But you went down there and let that police officer track you down through my phones.
That's what she did. She let that police officer go through your phone. So then, yeah, it's your fault then. It was in your phone, right?
Let's go.
What's up, Rio? I saw you wrote in my thing earlier. I saw you. Or maybe it was yesterday. Either or, I saw you. Thanks. Thanks for swinging by. Love comments. Love them.
All the way back. Now let's get back. Let's get real nasty.
Let's get back. Look at Jekyll right there. Voice Fair, you said, oh, we are using it again. Yeah.
With it. They put me on TV talking about, oh, we're gonna have all these people gonna come up and they're gonna say they're a victim. The same people they talking about is come through my phone relationship that I have with people in my phone. Okay, ain't nobody.
I'm agreeing with that. Sonya's agreeing with that. I already know the chat. You're doing good, boy. Boy, you know how Sonya got them 35 years of law experience? You just on what, case 6, and you already at 35 years. Keep it going.
They came no forward. They used that in court and lied again. Just keep lying the same way. All right. Then on top of that, I knew it was a lie. Another lie. Melanie, I didn't want to call her name out. They called her name out. You see what I'm saying? They making these accusations and saying these things about this woman, not me. Okay, I know the people I deal with, and I know their characteristics. I know
they making a what in the No. K-Fact ain't finna trick himself off into that. I think I got what you're saying, Nesto.
What they got going on.
The women though, them ladies up in here, they gonna get on your ass, boy.
I know their mind frame, and I know they ain't trying to hurt nobody. Okay, I know that for a fact. I remember when I was out on the street, Melanie called me and said, "Them folks trying to get me to cooperate against you." I'm like, who are you talking about?
So yeah, that was something I was wondering a long time ago. If Melody told you that for real, that's what she said, then technically it wasn't really no shock on you. I mean, Nesto, come on, brother. You're a little older than I am. I'm in my 50s. I come from the street. Somebody come drop a gem in your hand like that. That didn't tell you the heat was right around the corner. I know it, Dr. Clark. I'm gonna go ahead and I would go ahead and start booking me, but I don't know when we go into court. I wish we was on Sonya's timeline. We could have been in court if we. God dang, Sonya was good. Dang, you couldn't even get that part right. Sonya ready for trial. Sonya's ready for trial, even if Nesto not.
When I got lost, I said, well, you know what? This ain't my fault. She asked me to forgive her, and I said, yes, I do forgive you. There ain't no problem. Everybody make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I get that part. But what happened was, when I got locked up, it took me a year and a half to figure out, wait a minute. If I committed a crime in Fulton County down here on the south side of it was South Fulton over here, I'm supposed to have a south side warrant. All these warrants that's coming is coming from Roswell.
Wait a minute, Nesto. Hold up. Here we go. Look, I'm not here to teach you jurisdiction tonight. I'm really not. I don't really feel like doing it right now. Hold on. I'm trying to use a little memory. I didn't stay in Fulton County. I stayed in DeKalb County. What I'm sitting here trying to remember, because the way he's wording that, he's using it like, come on. Come on, guys. You have a county. Inside your county, you may have a few cities, right? I have Warrenton, Cantonment, Inslee. There's downtown Pensacola. There's Perdido Key. Okay. All of it is inside of Escambia County. The very fact, son, right when you were doing good earlier, you messing up right there. Because if something happened in South Fulton, East Fulton, West Fulton, it don't change the fact that it happened and most likely would be taken up by Fulton County. Right?
Wait a minute. Only crime you say I did was not committed in Roswell? That means you've been trying.
Hold on, wait. Oh, shit, goddamn, boy. I thought I was going to get me a confession, boy.
You've been sitting here plotting ever since I've been in here, sticking charges on me. Okay. Every other month on some crap. Okay. Here's another thing. I don't know.
And your lawyers couldn't straighten that out. See, even if someone wanted to come in and buy that, Fulton County got enough, I mean, you know what I'm saying? They got enough goddamn on drama going on. Your lawyer should have been either one of them, either one of the 12 lawyers you had. I'm just playing about the 12. I ain't messy CC. I got lost in Roswell. I got pulled over by Fulton County Police. Yeah, I was sitting here trying to remember if Roswell sits inside of Fulton County. Yeah, yes. I'm in Florida. Yeah, I'm right off the Gulf Coast here. My closest city is Mobile, Tallahassee. I'm not that far from Montgomery, Alabama, Mobile, Alabama. 3 hours from New Orleans. They claim it's 5 hours from here, but it never took me no 5 hours to get from here to the A. Hint, hint, Nesto. Hint, hint.
As you know, it's not. That's not my concern. But I just received a letter this morning saying.
Oh yeah, he done said beautifully. Oh, listen. I don't have it dialed up for the night, but yeah. Yeah, he most certainly has. He agreed to some of these things, you know what I'm saying? That's why we can pick and choose where we want to put alleged, because he said it out his own mouth. Sure did.
And then I'm getting divorced and next month. Okay. So I'm reading the letter. The letter say, we've been separated since March 2022. Hold up. If we've been separated March 22, how your name get on a lease out there in Roswell in a house out there? That makes no sense. Okay. I know what I got going on in my life. You understand?
You know your people. You know your people is what you saying. Okay. I do have a no. I'll wait. Go ahead.
I know my ex-wife do not live in no bullshit. She ain't gonna live in no bullshit. She'll stand out the front door before she go in.
She had all them goddamn roaches and shit running around to hear Sonya tell it. I'll never forget that shit. Dion and Nesto had done moved on from the conversation. They made one little mention about Shirley being scared of a bug or something on the floor. They just made a mention of it. Dion and Nesto continued on talking. Man, 15 minutes later, Sonya jumps up like, I got it. Scared the living shit out of me. I'm like, what you got other than the cooties? What do you got? She could have sucked the bug up with a vacuum cleaner. Listen, look, I'm going to be honest with you. Nesto, Dion, and me was like, No, we were talking about that shit. They were talking about that shit 15 minutes ago. I was listening. That's all I was doing. I was just listening. I ain't had nothing to do with nothing. I was just listening. You know how like when Dre say, I'm just listening, Dion always say, what? I'm just listening. I was just listening. That's all I was doing. But that's my left hand. Right hand. I kid you not. I kid you not. I was just listening. That girl jumped up 15 minutes. Man, man. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. You see my pen? Because I got love for y'all. I'm going to make a note of that. I'm going to go pull that. I might try to see can I dabble it up. But don't hold me to it. I'm concentrated on something else. All right, that's my advertisement. Back to our regular scheduled program. Back on play.
Especially if it's raggedy.
And nobody's trying to live next door to somebody they know. Why would you move next door to Erica?
Hold on. Let me get this straight.
Hold on. Wait, yeah. Hold on.
She don't play that shit anyway.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Okay, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I tell you what. Y'all let Sylvia cry for just a second. Let me work over here.
And you can say, just like what you just went through, it's not as extreme, but the guy owed you money and then came after you and went to the police and lied on you and gave you a whole fake case, right? And
yeah, but here's the deal. Fake
charge is a fake charge.
But here's the deal. When the police went to research and found everything out, what happened? They threw the case out, right?
My point is not that.
But they threw my case out because they found out what the facts was.
My point is this. The fact that he did that and went to the police lying on you.
But you just gave
owed you money and he went to the police.
But exactly, but when listen, but when the prosecutor went through the evidence that he gave to the prosecutor, what did they do? What did they do to my case? What did they do to my case?
After they did all of that should have happened before they even came.
But they didn't know. They didn't know. They didn't know at the time. They took one side story just like a. But when they went to the evidence and saw the evidence, come on, Sonya. My situation is, yes, I went to jail. Yes, I suffered that. But when they went through the evidence, they found out it did not hold water. It was a lie. But they have gone through the evidence of what they did. They did the same thing. They indicted him. They didn't indict me.
Okay, so you're talking about the.
No, you gave my example.
The new thing with the daughter, they went through all the evidence. Again, it's a one-sided story until his team do their investigation and bring their evidence to light. That's just all. And who was saying all of this? The prosecutors? This is everything coming from the prosecutor. If you trust the prosecution and everything that come out their mouth, then that's on you. I do not trust the prosecution. I don't trust most prosecutors. Okay, let's be clear. I don't trust most police because they're known to lie and hide evidence and make up stuff just for an arrest. Just for a career boost. That's my mindset, and that's going to always be my mindset. I worked 10 years in criminal law as a paralegal. I've seen some shit. This is back in the...
Pull your pens out, mark down 10 years. I'll go get a 35-year copy before we leave, okay? Put down 10 years, 35 plus 8, 10, 9, and 25 years. And then on the subject, hold that right there. Oh, I'm doing a lot, but hey, I ain't letting them slide. Cause Nesto about on the verge about to be disrespectful. Oh, I don't want that. Oh, I don't want that. He being a little disrespectful. Go ahead though while I finish
The
this up.
90s up until the early 2000s, just in that days of law. And I've seen some things, and I see how a lot of people throw rape. I got an associate back when my daughter was young, and she called rape on her baby daddy because he didn't give her no money. And she was like telling me, as a matter of fact, yeah, I got that nigga.
Tanya, I'm sorry. The K factor don't be meaning to make y'all work. I don't. It is not my intention to make y'all work, Tanya. But when you come by here, and from the way I come at it, you got to bring a pen, pencil, piece of paper. But hold that thought right there. I want to run downstairs. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. If I can make this harmonize. Maybe, hold on. Then I'm going to get in the chat. I know I got to run upstairs. I know.
Wife, do not live in no bullshit. She ain't gonna live in no bullshit. She'll stand out the front door before she go in, especially if it's raggedy.
And nobody's trying to live next door to somebody they know. Why would you move next door to Erica?
Hold on. Let me get this straight. She don't play that shit anyway. Okay? She's a super grown ass woman. She not finna be standing next to no woman and all that, and y'all doing business with her. She ain't finna do all that. That ain't making none of that makes no sense. It's on record. Here's the record. I told her not to go down there and talk to them folks. Guess what? Went right on behind her back and talked to them folks down there. You see? I ain't making this stuff up. I'm not making this stuff up at all. I'm not. So what I'm saying to you is that they can say whatever they want to say. At the end of the day, when I get in that courtroom, that trial, they got to set me free on the real fact. You can't take back what you already said now.
Nope, because it's all documented.
It's all documented.
Did they bring you the transcripts from the last hearing?
No, I ain't got it yet, but I'm going to get it.
Okay. I sent them to her. I sent them to Hannah.
Yeah, well, I'm going to get them, but I have a photographic memory because I listen a lot. And I listen very well. So, second of all,
and that's just her current situation.
When I got that computer, I bought them all for my patrol car. If you go on if it's still up, go on my site, my security website, Nesto's security.
That one's still up. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you will see.
Only one that's down is the main one.
Okay, you will see me standing out there with, I think, 6 patrol cars with my name on it. 6. The police get there and say, oh, that's a front. I ain't never had no front business. I had my business I like, what I like. And I ain't put my name on shit if I don't got them stand for it. I stand on everything I believe and got my name on it because I believe in myself and I believe in my product. Okay, so let me go all the way back. I gotta keep going now. I gotta keep going because I'm gonna keep talking.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna keep talking. You ain't hyping me up. Let's get that straight too. You ain't hyping me up. You ain't got no influence. You ain't got none of that. I could be dead tomorrow and the truth ain't never get out. Well, I know he did it. I know he did it.
Right.
No. This shit done caused some super chaos in my life that I don't understand. But right now, I'm gonna make sure my name's straight, because my name gonna still continue going on every business that I have. I'm not gonna have nobody walking around. Oh, well, you know what? I have one eye open, one eye closed. Well, he might be them type of people. I ain't none of them type of people. I ain't never was them type of people. Ain't never will be with them type of people.
Okay, now hold on 1 second. What type of people? Hold on 1 second. Bear with me for a second.
And next month, okay. So I'm reading the letter. The letter say, we've been separated since March 2022. Hold up. If we've been separated March 22, how your name get on a lease out there in Roswell in a house out there? That makes no sense. Okay. I know what I got going on in my life. You know what I'm saying? I know my age.
Let's see. See what you got going on in your life. Let's see.
Queen of the South, what you doing over here?
What up, Ernesto?
How you doing?
Had to come check on you in my neck of the woods.
Boy, you made my day. Erica King.
Always.
The famous.
My OG called me. You know I gotta pull up.
Hey, I so appreciate appreciate you. The queen of the South, the money maker, the player maker.
Oh yeah, I was messing up a little bit. Now I would make up a Sylvia line real quick, but shit, I ain't never been too good at lying. So the truth is, to get y'all this, I was jacking up. But you know what? I'm back on point.
All of above, my friend. Eric and
Now let's hold that right there. Now we can come back over
Wife,
here.
do not live in no bullshit. She ain't gonna live in no bullshit. She'll stand out the front door before she go in, especially if it's raggedy.
And nobody's trying to live next door to somebody they know. Why would you move next door to Erica?
Hold on. Let me get this straight.
Hold on with that. I'm trying to tell you. Every time I don't like the way Sonya be goddamn. I don't like the way she be trying to. Hold on one second.
Apparently know this fraud. This is crazy.
Slide back up on her. Slide back up on her, E. Where's Sonya? What if Erica would have got out that damn car and be like, yo, where that chick at? Where's Sonya ass at? Man, boy, y'all have moved me to the top. Boy, I'd have been at the top of the bloggers.
queen of the South, what you doing over here?
What up, Ernesto?
How you doing?
Had to come check on you in my neck of the woods.
Boy, you made my day. Erica King,
Always.
the famous.
My OG called me. You know I gotta pull up.
Hey, I so appreciate you. The queen of the South, the money maker, the player maker, all of above, my friend. Eric and King. Hey, let's talk about that.
Stop picking up strays.
Now, y'all want to see the picture of a stray? There go one. Go one.
Wife, do not live in no bullshit. She ain't gonna live in no bullshit. She'll stand out the front door before she go in, especially if it's raggedy.
And nobody's trying to live next door to somebody they know. Why would you move next door to Erica?
Hold on. Let me get this straight. She don't play that shit anyway. Okay.
Okay. Now, let me jump in my chat for a minute. I need to come on up here a little bit. All right. Let's see here. Uh-huh. Whoa. Voice fair use. I went up there. I seen some shit talking about some CARE, characteristic. Voice. I'm skipping right by that one. Okay. For my own sake. So I can enjoy this cigar. Okay. And we got the 10 years on her knees under a desk. Oh, sweat. All right. That's y'all talking amongst yourself. Wait a minute. I saw Kimmy who. She always has a story. Yes, she does. Yes, she does, baby. Then they say, you can't be a paralegal because you didn't finish school. Well, for her sake, she talking about Law and Order. Go back and count the years of when Law and Order first aired and come up. You should get at about 35, 36, something like that. For that time. And that's what she operating off of. All right. I have family in Cobb County. Okay. I got a little family there in Fulton. Out in Decatur, DeKalb, Marietta. On my mom's side at that for Marietta. She didn't even know Erica. No, she ain't know. She don't like Erica though. while Nesto was sitting there thinking that he had this goddamn highway cruiser running around Atlanta solving this big ass mystery for him and about to free him, she was all in his shit. And I ain't gonna lie, I brung this up maybe about 2 weeks ago, and I'm still pissed off. Is when Nesto asked Sonya, he asked her, when you was reading those court things, even the judge said it. You could see where Erica was winning. She was winning them. She was winning and won some cases. That's more than the exact quote of what he said. And Sonya said, "No, I ain't see that. No, I ain't see nothing like that. I ain't see nothing like that." Listen, I had made up in my mind I was gonna mollywop her ass. Intellectually on here, to a little disrespectful mongoose looking ass. Erica better than you. You at the bottom. You got me? You got me on that, Sonya? You at the bottom. Shirley would have took the whole crew and hung y'all asses out to dry and would have never had to raise her voice over one notch. After that is Erica. Then I might could see Shirley and Erica getting into a head bumping and who's smarter than who. Cause listen, you're a bad joker when you can walk up in a courtroom, never been to law school, never claimed to be a paralegal, never told nobody, to our knowledge. Erica ain't never told nobody. I got 35 plus 10 plus 9 plus 8 plus 25, 115, 30 years, 140, 200 something years of law. Yeah. She ain't never done that shit. She ain't never done that. And then you didn't want to give that girl her props. Because you want to be the light bulb in the room. All right, moving on down through my chat. Yes. Plant matter, but yeah, we already, yes, I did. I had made a real bad mistake. And there was 2 calls playing, but we straightened it, ironed that thing right on out. We sure did. Yes, beautifully made came in and said, yes. The K Factor does have 2 calls playing in the back. I did. Dr. Clark came in and said, until this thing jumped up there, okay. Dr. Clark said, well, Ernie, what type of person are you? All right, that was a conversation between Angel and Methy. Miss Key, you love that video? The one of Erica? You love that video? That queen of the mother South. Hey, Miss Key, you trying to get me hyped up, boy. Yes, indeed. That E. I got my numbers written down. Good. Separate was correct. He was never home. Oh, Kimmy, were you trying to tell me sure? No. Let me hold on. Okay, yeah, I think you're talking about Shirley said that he Nesto or did no. Sonya said that to him too. Straighten that out for the K Factor for me, Kimmy, who so I can get your target right on point. My girl got her glasses on and all that. I'm talking about flies full. Sonya, what? Yes. Okay. No, wait a minute. She will if she didn't know the shit. Duh. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about there. Oh, that was y'all giving me okay for messing up. All right. That is his lawyer. And she a winner too. Hold on 1 second. I done messed around and I hate when I do that. Let me see. Okay, here we go. And Sonya and Tanya, I'm totally with you. The biggest stray. I'm talking about big ass alley cat stray of them all. My friend, did you hear that, Sonya? And it was a dumb argument she was making. Hold on 1 second. Let me try to get this. Come on, thing. Move up. Put these messages up for me. What are you doing? All right.
She's a super grown ass woman. She not finna be standing next to no woman and all that, and y'all doing business with her. She ain't finna do all that. That ain't making none of that makes no sense. It's on record. Here's a record. I told her not to go down there and talk to them folks. Guess what? Went right on behind her back and talked to them folks down there. You see? I ain't making this stuff up. I'm not making this stuff up at all. I'm not. So what I'm saying to you is that they can say whatever they want to say.
Sonya getting bored with all of this. She getting bored now.
At the end of the day, when I get in that courtroom, that trial, they got to set me free on the real fact. You can't take back what you already said now.
Nope, because it's all documented.
It's all documented.
Did they bring you the transcripts from the last hearing?
No, I ain't got it yet, but I'm going to get it.
Okay. I sent them to her. I sent them to Hannah.
Yeah, well, I'm going to get them, but I have a photographic memory because I listen a lot, and I listen very well. So, second of all.
What kind of memory that boy got? I don't speak that language. What kind of memory that boy got? Never mind.
When I got that computer, I bought them all for my patrol car. If you go on if it's still up, go on my site, my security website, Nesto's
That one's still up. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you will see.
Only one that's down is the main one.
Okay, you will see me standing out there with, I think, 6 patrol cars with my name on it. 6. The police get there and say, "Oh, that's a front." I ain't never had no front business. I had my business out.
Wait a minute, the police. Oh shit! I just put my hand on the wall. Hey, Nesto, did you just hit me? Hold on 1 second. Make sure this boy ain't crept down here. What they be calling that shit? What they be calling it? Them young kids when they be on live. Yeah, but Nesto, hold on 1 second. Oh shit. Nesto. Sir, are you telling me the police them told you were fronting? And that wasn't enough for you to pack your shit up and get your ass maybe back out to California, go deal with them charges out there? That wasn't enough to let them know they was on you. And you at home now. You not from Cali. You from Georgia. MC, you from Georgia, son. You telling me when them cops told you were fronting with those patrol cars out there? I'm just asking, I'm slow as hell. The thought did never run through your head that they might be feeling some type of way? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Shit.
I like what I like. And I ain't put my name on shit if I don't got them stand for it. I stand on everything I believe and got my name on it because I believe in myself and I believe in my product. Okay, so let me go all the way back.
What about your God? What we doing now? You ain't getting Sonya done hyped you up. Where you go? What? Sit your ass back down. Boy, where you go? Sit down. Come here.
I gotta keep going now.
Calm down. Cause it's so crazy. You is hyped the hell up. And Sonya about to go to sleep. And she's smelling her breath. Ugh.
I gotta keep going because I'm gonna keep
Go
talking.
ahead.
I'm gonna
Oh yeah, oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, okay, wait a minute. I need to change that. I seen her do this before. And if you really want to make her smile, Ernesto, start talking shit about your lawyers. She loved that. She liked this. Dangerous, boy. Dangerous girl, boy.
keep talking. No, you ain't hyping me up. Let's get that.
Yeah, cause you is up there, boy. You up. He up there.
Straight too. You ain't hyping me up. You ain't got no influence. You ain't got none of that. I could be dead.
You lying. That girl is poison. Yeah, she does, Nesto. She got you turned.
Tomorrow, and truth ain't
Shadow boxing and everything. I know that's right.
no never get out. Well, I know
Right.
he did it. I know he did
Right.
No. This shit done caused some super chaos in my life that I don't understand. But right now, I'm gonna make sure my name's straight, cause my name gonna still continue going on every business that I have. I'm not gonna have nobody walk around.
Boy, when I heard that man say his name is going to continue on, I'm sorry, y'all. I just flashed back again. I had a flashback of him telling his daughter, let me come upon you and make a child with thee. That in the fact our bloodline will be strengthened. This fake Shakespeare, boy.
Well, you know what? I have one eye open, one eye closed. But he
Man.
might be them type of people. I ain't none of them type of people. I ain't never was them type of people. Ain't never will be with them type
Sonya say you bougie.
of people. So I'm like I said, let me get it all the way straight out.
All right, now hold right there. Hold right there. Because there's some more straightening going.
You know, I went to the police and said he raped me. And I'm looking at her like, what? And she was like, yeah, because his punk ass didn't want to give me no money. Da, 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 da. And I was like, wow, are you freaking, like, do you even understand what comes with that? And she was like, I don't give a fuck. So I know, and I've seen women just throw that charge at men for light reasons and for no
But
reason.
there are some people that actually are doing this. They are doing this.
You guess where my mind is. So unless you can sit there and say, out of 15 conversations, you never hear him deny it. Yeah, but what if it's 16 conversations and that first conversation is where he did deny it, and they don't show you that?
Okay, take care, Kimmy Who. Y'all walk Kimmy Who out to her car. And until the next time, and yet swing on by and catch the replay. Happy Thursday to you. Take care. Yep.
Because once I say I didn't do it, I don't have to keep repeating myself to this one person who knows I didn't do it. I'm not going to say, hey, what you doing? Yeah, you know I didn't do it.
But her story has not. But her story has not changed. Her story has not changed.
Fine. I can tell you a story and keep it
but
going.
for you to go on, but she's going.
Change the character. I mean, my thing is this: if you feel he did it, why did his whole family still support him and be around him knowing that? It was no secret that she made those accusations. It was no secret in the family. So why didn't everybody be like, ugh, what the hell?
Ma'am, I have the answer to that. He put and invested most of his stock into recording her, probably reacting from all this trauma he done possessed upon the child, allegedly. He was videoing her. He listen, so he's dad. Sonya, he's dad. It didn't take that much Hey, that's why I don't fool with her. She crazy. I tried to give her a chance. I tried to move her out here and everything. I was really trying to, not like he was really trying to set her out there. I believe there's so much more to this right here. I'm never going to say out my mouth as it stands right now, but I believe this story might resurface again, and it may have some other players in it. It may have some other players in it. But Sonya, that's your answer.
Hell, and I'm a divorce.
He was busy trying to prove to the rest of the family that the girl was psychologically messed up, leaving out the part that if that is the case for her, he did it.
But do you know the whole family knows that? Do you know if the whole family knows?
It was no secret. The accusation was no secret.
Are you sure?
I'm positive it was no secret. When he made certain things and it went, he sent it to certain people because of what was being said. It was an out loud accusation. It wasn't nothing that was said. His inner circle knew about the accusation.
Nesto's whole family. Basically, Sonya's trying to say if he really did that to his daughter, why was the family still around him? Or, I mean, I don't know how she would know that for sure. I don't. But that's the point. That's what she's trying to say. She's basically trying to say, hey, the girl went around telling everybody, the family of them used to her making up lies and saying her daddy trying to make babies with her. That's her norm and everything. But deep down inside, Sonya detests anybody, any of them, including his very own wife, who done laid down with this man, especially the 19-year-old. I think she feels some type of way about the daughter, because Sonya makes a comment. Let me hit play. She might be coming up on.
But okay, like for example, that young lady Hazel.
So why would you still deal with him, still be married to him, and everything that goes on? Everybody still picking.
But there's a.
She want to put Shirley in it. How Shirley's still gonna be married to him, knowing he running around here doing this to his daughter? Come on, Sonya. Like dead ass now. Does Shirley come off to you to be that type of person? Does she come off to be the type to know her husband is forcing himself upon his very own flesh and blood and then do nothing? That's what you want to sell out here? You want to sell that on Shirley? Sonya, that what you want to do? Okay then. It's fair game. All right. Before the weekend is out, we're gonna test it.
There's a lot of women who stay in marriages and they know that the man did have.
I'm talking about everybody, his other daughter and everybody.
But you don't know that.
What don't I know?
You don't know if his other daughter didn't feel the same way.
I know 2 of them that was dealing with him because I spoke to them before he got arrested. Through him.
Maybe they don't know the whole story. I mean, she just told the whole story.
You can keep selling it to yourself all kind of ways. I don't trust the prosecutor. I don't trust the police.
Do you trust what his daughter said?
Only thing I'm gonna trust is actual facts, and I don't trust most people that say, "All right."
So the answer is no. No, you don't trust or believe her. She's just gonna make up something like that on her father. All the goddamn on 5 billion men on the planet. She gonna pick her father. All right.
I know half of the time it's a lot. And it messes it up for those that actually go through it and endure it. And that's just what it is. I'm not going to speak on the specifics of the story.
I don't own the rights to that music Sonya playing in the background. Shout out to phone calls from prison. Shout out to Sylvia.
Everything that went on and why it was a big falling out right when that accusation was made. You know, because that's why I talk too much.
And you do talk too much. And you do. That's the truth.
But it's more to
But
it. And
are
if
you
think-
so? Don't you
if
think?
think,
Can
and
I
you
ask?
say through YSL, if you think that this office is 100% transparent and they're gonna show
That's listen. I can't stand when somebody do that shit in real life with me. Mother, look now, look. They're on subject. Don't start answering shit that I ain't asked. Okay? That's one quick way to get your hair put back in a ponytail. Chill out with that. Or maybe you could just run that shit on Sylvia. Damn, Sylvia. Really?
everything that happened on the story and not just.
But and you can't say YSL. Everybody was innocent either. I'm talking about. But
Hey, you better watch your hey. There you go with your mouth. Shut up, Sylvie. Get your ass out of that. You hanging out with the lawyers. You done did some interviews. You going with the still to another case. You gonna check out. Stick with that. But that little bit right there. That little bit right there. Get your ass up in a whirlwind now. Leave that alone. Don't let Sonya rub off on you.
I said the way they did the case. I didn't say anybody was.
You didn't even follow the YSL. I did. What part? What part you want to go over? What part?
I said the way they were doing the case, the judge had to speak up and say.
You see how Sonya separated herself away from how she made it clear she's not trying to say anybody was innocent or guilty. Why you running around here, Sylvia? Well, it ain't what? No, I ain't even gonna say it out my mouth.
You're not supposed to do that. Why weren't you transparent? Why are we just hearing?
ATL, give Sylvia a pass on that. She's emotional. She's emotional right now. Okay, give her a pass on that. She was just talking
About this today. This office don't operate on the up and up, and we know that because of everything that this office is going through. All the money, all the bribes, all.
But can I ask you? Can I ask you a question? Do you have?
This office is going through. It spills over.
Can I?
See, I need Dion. Dion know how to shut her ass the up quick, too. Come on, Sylvie. Stand up one time.
Can I ask you a question? Is there even a possibility you think that this could have happened to this child? Okay. I mean,
Anything
but
could be possible.
you
Do I believe? No, I don't believe it. Anything is possible, though. I could be wrong. I'm not saying I'm not wrong. This is
that little part right there. If she'd have left that little part off, I'd have thought she was 100%. There is something in the back of her mind. And I know one thing for a fact. Everybody thus far that done spoke out of their interactions with Nesto, all of them got something to do with coming out closed and going to the back. Whether it's the back seat, back of the bus, backyard. But you know, they told them to stay out from around animals. In the back of the goddamn barn. You know, he went down in the back of the woods chasing behind Dre. He a backwood. He back.
It's just my view. That's just what it is. You know, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before.
Who you telling? Ought to clip that right there. I need to clip that right there.
I wasn't around him back then, you know.
We know. We know. We ma'am, we know. You getting frustrated now?
I can't say, but I can say is knowing and looking and speaking and looking at it. I done read every DM in his Instagram, okay?
Okay.
It's out of character for this to be true. And when you in your DM, you pretty much being yourself. I done read.
And what character are you in? How many people have you been around where the men you done been with that done all got into bed with you with sex toys, according to what you said about 20 minutes earlier on this, then had their daughter to accuse the father? How many?
Read every DM in his Instagram. I done read all his emails. You know, 2,000. And listening and seeing how he talks to women, there's no way that everything in the what they're and from what I've dealt with, it is not how he operates. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm not gonna keep saying something to my kid every time I pick up the phone. You know, well, why are you going to no? If I said it one time, he is not an argumentative person. You know his character. Not an argumentative.
That's a bullshit argument, because I'm telling you the truth. I don't even home in on that much, on that part. I didn't mean to say that much. That part. Not because I'm not aware of it. I'm very aware of it. I wanted to save that for something else. Right? But that was a telltale sign of the corresponding back and forth, which was very short, with him telling his daughter, because she done went in on his ass. The poor child was probably thinking, what else can he do to me other than kill me? No, she ain't check all up on it. She don't even know about them. She only know about two. Nesto and Ernesto. The other one's got a different birthday or some shit, though. And, that was a good one, though, MZ. I like that. That you got your thinking cap on. I like that.
Did you rewatch that?
Rewatch what?
I'm not gonna say but did you rewatch that?
We don't own the rights to that music playing.
I'm just.
We were talking about yesterday, and I said you need to rewatch that with this in your mind.
No, I have not watched it. I have.
There you go. That's my take on it, and you know, they can say whatever they want to say because they always do. But in everything that I've dealt with, seen at work and in life, and just reading ball players and people with fake accusations, and they life get ruined, and some people get 20, 30 years in jail, and the woman has no remorse, never speaks up.
By the way, did y'all look out for the K Factor and hit that like button? I don't have no GoFundMe. I don't have no event I need y'all to send me to. I don't need to go. I work 10 hours a day, 4 days out of the week. But I do ask you to hit the like button. Back to the play button.
Never give your, you know.
Yeah, she need to put her foot down, MZ. I mean, I'm sorry. Oh, I was right. I am right. But I said it wrong. I want to say Ms. Key. Yes, Sylvia need to put her foot down. But it's a sister thing. She doesn't want to offend. For some reason. Because basically, Sylvia was basically saying, I'm gonna tell y'all what Sylvia's trying to do. I'll tell you what she's trying to do. In one hand, she kind of want to move away from, or was probably already told, no more Nesto visits. No matter who told her. Sonya, Nesto, hell, Erica King could have sent her an email. I don't know. On the other hand, though, she wants to keep Sonya around. She has a complex thing going on with Sonya. And I do believe it's in her head. I know it when I see it, although I might struggle in articulating it. Right? She don't want to disown Sonya. We'll have to just see. We'll dang sure keep our eye out for this.
And you can sit there and put that. If they didn't have a daddy-daughter relationship, that's just two people.
That's something she said right there. If they didn't have a daddy and daughter relationship, then as far as Sonya's concerned, get this now, those just two people. That's just another chick who done been with her man Nesto. And she ain't liking it. But she'll fix his ass later. Who's the he? Nesto. Oh, you did, MZ? I'm glad. Because I saw my rider right there, MZJJ. I didn't want to confuse it. I had done confused my own self. I appreciate that, Miss Key. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't know their relationship. I don't know if he raised her. You know, how often. I just know.
You don't know shit. You don't know nothing other than he ain't do it. She lying. Roswell police, Sylvia Wright regular saying, yo, this came from Cali. Roswell though. Roswell ordered it. They yeah, Roswell.
He took her in, tried to help her, and it would blow up. She came out with this. It would have fallen out. She came out with it. And just remember, the prosecutor is only going to tell you a narrative that fits what they want out. This office does not tell the whole truth, period. And I've been saying that since day one. Every time you go to court, it's a lie. A big lie being told. And you can't defend yourself when you're not talking. You can't.
Plant Madam, she worse than gross. You know, if she was just to break out and just let the K Factor get his whole little setup right, get a little sofa in here, and let her come sit on the sofa and maybe cry a little bit. Maybe some of it'll come out. But then again, some of the things that she said out her own mouth about her own past, and she's happy about it. No, she's definitely worse than gross. Definitely.
And he hasn't said anything yet. So therefore, it's a one-sided story. And a one-sided story is never the whole story.
Wow. We didn't know that. Wow. A half of an apple is not a whole apple. Wow. Only foo looking ass girl.
You put common sense to everything. And if you felt like this is true, again, people in his circle would have distanced themselves. They'd have been like, wow.
It wasn't that type of setup. The way that you're trying to picture this, even I know He didn't have no family structure like that. He didn't.
You know.
Well, maybe they didn't know the detail like now.
And I don't know what the rest of them girls could have put at the back of their mind, went on with their life, told themselves it didn't happen. This man, I'm telling you, is the boogeyman to his own kids. You saw he was talking about his son to Sonya. Sonya ain't talk about her son like that to him. He outright like to call his son out his name, fooling around with that girl. You want to know, did Sonya say anything about some uncles and some calls? Let me err on the side of safety. Not that I'm aware of. But if it is, we'll find it. Or somebody on my staff will. Hey, I'm talking about them justices over here. There is no joke. They're not.
I mean, what I read, did they see the police report? But I'm saying, did they see
did they said they had sex with their father? That alone is going to discuss.
But did they see the police report?
It's going to put a whole nother level of disgust to it. So if you hear that, that's going to make you look at a person like, what the? And you know what I'm saying? And nobody, like, you can't tell me that whole circle of hair was willing to be like, and if it was true. And, you know, it's whatever, you know. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Everybody in his circle is different. So everybody thinks and moves differently. So if anybody thought that was okay, but they know her. So they know what to believe and not to believe. So they know her, they know character. And character, you know how a person moves. Again, I haven't been in the situation you had. I have.
But you don't really.
My father lied on me, and I caught a case behind him lying on me after I had my child, trying to send me to jail. And my sister did shit. And my sister, after the whole lie, got up and did.
You told Nesto your family cut different. Your family cut different than his family. Your family, either you lying now or you were lying then. You either lying right now when I hit this play button, or you were lying then. Pick one. Shit.
A victim impact speech at the sentencing. That's how far she took the lie. And I'm looking like, what the fuck? Really? So, again, my experience and what I've seen in life, no. I don't trust everything that come out of everybody's mouth. That's just what it is. And you can be as detailed as you want. Because I could break down a story that can be a complete lie. How else am I going to get the charges across? So you can watch a movie and explain that whole movie and act like the girl was me and the man was my dad. You know?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Whatever, well, personal experience. There was any, like, live it how you want to live it. I got lost.
That's what I'm seeing here. Like, I was thinking the letter C, whatever it wasn't no full, he ain't had no circle.
Every day. And I've been running my gas.
Oh no.
That's it, that's all. And I know you feel like it's true, and that's fine. You know, I said stay neutral until all the facts are out. All the facts ain't out.
But it's extremely hard to say. But you got to understand.
So until his team talk about it and bring their.
Who's to say that they're not talking about it? Who's to say they didn't go into a general section meeting at the drop of that information that came out? You don't know because you done pushed them all away.
Evidence to light, it's a one-sided story. And for y'all to judge on a one-sided story is closed-minded, and y'all had your minds made up.
Don't be trying to make us feel like shit. We don't. We just on his ass, your ass, and if Sylvia wants some more smoke, we'll get on her ass just the same.
I did
Well, her running ass. Nah, don't run, Sylvia.
not. First of all, I did not even know
Girl,
the
you
story.
leaning right with it.
Yeah, get her, Sonya. Get her, Sonya. Lean with it. Rock with it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I have to. I cannot just not. I cannot unread what I read, Sonya. The thing is,
That's fine. You read
what I read, what I felt, and what I asked God for discernment about. I don't feel that he's innocent of this. I can't unread it. I mean, I'm serious.
Everybody can
But the thing is, Sonya, I prayed about this. I asked God.
Here we go. Here we go. Is this the same God that told you that it, being God, placed Sonya in Nesto's life, his marriage to him? Same God. See, I would have asked her that in her live. On the low key, I would have cussed out about 3 of her mods. She would have threatened to block me. Just so I could stick around, I'd have said, I'm just playing. And then I'd have got back on her ass and then took the block like I did.
To reveal the truth because, and for this, I mean, for me to even hear this is not, I don't believe she's just making up something like this. I don't. I don't believe his daughter is making up something like this.
Thank you.
See?
I don't believe she makes.
See? And the Cape Factor will pop up over there. I popped up over there. Nobody knows strange over there. Nobody know who I am. Yeah. And Sonya's the only coach of a team that she's the coach and the player. Never before done ever in life before.
Making up something. She was too detailed.
To feel that way, Sylvia, because we're all different and we all think
Yeah, Miss Key. Yeah.
different.
But I'm just saying, but the way you're making it seem like, oh, I went on the
Come on, oh hell. Now you sounded like Sonya was a while ago. When you had her. Now she done got you back. Y'all 1-1 now.
Financial crime, right? When they mentioned the name of his daughter in the case and stuff like that, I did not know what happened. I didn't even make an opinion of that.
MZJJ, it's gonna be worse. You know who she gonna put it on? You know who she gonna put it on? She's gonna put it on the bloggers.
At all. Now that I have read what I have read, there's no way I could just unread it.
That's fine that you read that, but is that everything?
She gonna blame y'all. She gonna say the bloggers and their chat minions in their chat writing on it is what did it to him. That's what she gonna say.
Well, that's what you have to ask yourself. Do you trust that everything?
But I believe her. I believe here's this. I believe her. For her to even go to him, even in that behind the message.
Oh, give me your seatbelt.
I don't.
A lot of people do believe women. That's just what it is. They tend to believe them. That's in 90% of most rape accusations. They tend to believe the woman. They tend to believe, oh, she's a victim. You know, that mean man did this. Yada, 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 yada. But you don't know her to believe her, do you? You know her to believe her.
Oh, I know.
Sylvia, that question right there is to you. She talking to you. She wouldn't be talking to me like that. Do you? Do you?
You don't know her. You never met her.
But you don't know her either. You don't know. You don't.
It's key. You ain't gonna put no Vaseline on your head. You gonna be ready to fight.
I'm just saying you don't know he. But I'm saying you don't know her either. You don't know that she's telling the truth. But then you're sitting there, you're just believing him, and it's not fair to her. It's not fair to her that she had to go through the pain.
Hola. Say hi.
And the thing is, okay, Sonya, I asked you this before. Why did he feel he needed to record her? To make her look bad. To me, that's the way it feels. Now I'm seeing.
Sylvia, the rules are don't ask and answer the question. She's right there on your phone. Let her answer that. Okay? I know you're trying to get a little, you know what I'm saying? Leave that to me. Leave that to me. The gnat, the buzzard. Those of y'all, if you know, you know. If you don't, then ask somebody in the chat why I said what I just said.
Seen it differently.
Wait, but if Sylvia wants to talk to Sonya, really, why doesn't she call her off screen? Me either, Kaazon. She definitely would not be talking. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
Girl, see how you want to see it. I don't give a fuck.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
What's the name of her page like that if it didn't happen? Sonya.
Motherfucker. And into.
Hold on. Okay, here we go. This is where I want it.
And the thing is, okay, Sonya, I asked you this before. Why did he feel he needed to record her? To make her look bad. To me, that's the way it feels. Now I'm seeing it differently.
Girl, see how you want to see it. I don't give a fuck. I said, oh, I got it. See how you want to see it, Sylvia. That's fine. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a million people out there with a million different point of views. I'm going 95. I'm going 95. See you later.
And then check this out. After this little bit, check this out. Y'all hear this? Oh, y'all can't see the timer. The timer is running on this. I do not have this pause. I don't want to exaggerate, but I do believe this sat here for almost 6 minutes of dead air. This shit is still playing. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Oh, I know what I'm trying to do. It's still playing. I just don't get this with this woman here. Baby, what if somebody was coming by your channel to see what was going on? They would think this shit was over with. Let me see, can I do y'all some justice? Let me see. I can't get you. Hold on. Let me see. Let me tap this. Okay, there you go. There you go. Look at that clock down there moving. Straight deceased. Here lies the silence. Not the silence of the lamb, but the silence of Sylvia's channel. They couldn't do nothing to me on this right here. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, he was just letting it play. But what did you say? Nothing. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me mix while I got this going on right here. I just want y'all to see this. It's still going. Oh, it's still going. Don't get it twisted.
Beat money.
I got a little sound. We got a little sound. What's the name of that? What's the name of the machine you rub together and put on the chest? Come on. Come on, Sylvia. Come on, channel. Rub that shit together. Come on, Sylvia's channel. Look at this shit. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Get a load of this shit. This is deceased. Funeral home status. Hope I'm not triggering nobody, but I'm just saying. This is what you call dead air. Look at this. I wouldn't dare try to time this. Nesto and Sonya have the same mindset. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. We could just talk right over Sylvia's shit. Let's just do it. Yes, they do. She is not going to change her mind no matter how much sense Sylvia makes. Oh, goodness gracious, no. And I told Sylvia, hey, if you, and told her, since you pumping this energy, don't take that shit down there to Nesto. Don't go down there to Nesto with this. Don't do it. Man, look. Anyway. It's still dead.
Beat
I ain't went
money.
nowhere. I just thought I'd give you some music. That shit is still dead. You see it? Talking about no K Factor be making up. I know better. But I'm just saying. Oh, wait a minute. Boom. Come on, Sylvie. Come on, Sylv. Sneeze. Do that little funny noise you be making with your throat and shit. Okay, wait a minute. Get off the deck. What you doing, Sylv? You there? Hello? What's the name of the dog? What's the name of Sylvia's dog? Or her daughter's dog? What's the name of it? Something. Bark. Nothing. That's it. Sylvie. Hello? Hello? You there? Sylvie? The K Factor family. We hello? Man, look, y'all. I done did the best I can with this for the evening. Okay, Sylv, don't look at it. Look. All right, I'm gonna pause it now. That's all. That's.
Beat money.
Yeah. Anyway. My name is Kaazon. And yeah, I'm in charge of the K Factor. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold up. Boy, what time it is? Oh, goodness gracious almighty. This time, a defibrillator. Defibrillator. Okay. All right. I think I got by that. Listen, on the serious note, as I always say, for any questions or concerns, you can always reach me at Kaazon@gmail.com. 2, if you want to support this channel, grab the brother a cigar, cup of tea, cup of coffee, and after a while, shoot, some notos. Dang, I want to work on something behind the scene, but I'm finna call it a night. Call it a night. Yes, I am. Those of you that came in, if you did not hit that like button when you swung in, on your way to your car, if you will, just stop right up there at the front. You ain't got to put no change in the dish. No. You could just hit the like button on your way out. That'll be fair enough. We're ending at 70 degrees here on a cloudy evening or a cloudy night. Fixing to be a cloudy early morning if you're on the East Coast. Anyway, we're 70 degrees here on the Gulf Coast, Pensacola, Florida, where I reside. I'm glad to know you had fun. Listen, hey, trial and error. That's all I can tell you. Trial and error. But on a serious note, though, and most serious, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I'm going to be working on some things for tomorrow, and it is my full intention to come right back up. And remember now, don't forget, downstairs we left them.
You got to continue telling.
Gotta keep lying, right?
Okay.
Don't forget that.
And I also know
we didn't finish it. We didn't finish that. I just couldn't take no more of that dead air. Don't forget.
The preliminary, if you got it, if anybody else got it, it would say, do you have any evidence that this man committed any crime? Get what it says on the transcript. No, we don't have any evidence that he sold this, he did it. Come on, man. Come on. You sit here and start plotting last October 2022, and you held back because the DA told you got to get something on this man because I done told the world that this man got 16 more warrants coming. You waited all the way until the day I made a year in here to put them horrific warrants on me.
That's what he feels like.
Beat money.
Hey. Innocent until proven guilty. I mean, that's just the way we do it in this nation. That's just the way we do it.
Beat money.
What can I say? Yeah. About the size, huh? That's I don't know. Shit. I tell you one thing though. I may not know right now, but I will come back tomorrow. At least that's my full intention. To come back tomorrow to see if y'all will join back, swing back through. And I don't know. Let's see if we can't figure this shit out together. I mean, go get in your bed. I'm finna go get in my bed. Let Nesto rest in the bed he in. And Sonya, well, hopefully she's not in the litter box. Let's just say that. Just say that. Other than that, that's all I have for the evening. I'm going to rock this out. Good night to each and every last one of y'all. I've gotten sleepy. I have. After that dead air, what else was going to leave me to do? Nothing. That's all I have. Peace.
Beat money.
MZJJ, MZ Key or Miss Key, Plant Madam, Rio, Beautifully, Sweet pulled up on me tonight. Where you at, Mo? Where you at, Mo? Voice of Fair Use, Kimmy Who, Angel, Of course, my honorable Dr. Clark, Sonya, Messy. Yeah.
Beat money.
The K Factor gang, boy, I'm trying to tell you. We pull up, we pull in, and then we pull out. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all rest easy. This will be the last sound of the voice for this evening. Other than that, we'll try to catch you back tomorrow. Have a good one. Remember, lock your animals up if Nesto's around. Goldfish, hamsters, everything. Lock them up. Out of here. Peace.